And what I think a man is a male, stupid I even have to say that, but a biological male that cultivates spiritual, mental, and physical resilience on a daily basis.
Well, I want to ask you a couple of final questions here. One, I've been thinking this whole time, there's probably some men listening to this who may not be as classically maybe masculine as you are. Maybe they're more artistic. Maybe they're more of a creative type. That doesn't necessarily mean feminine, but they look at a guy like you and they think, well, I just could never be that way. Does that mean I'm not masculine or I'm not being the kind of man that God wants me to be? What would be your word to somebody like that?
I'm so glad you asked that question. I don't get asked that question nearly enough. I think this is maybe the only second time I've had to answer something like that. Here recently, I did. It was like this. I don't know, this group of entrepreneurs, Christian entrepreneurs that came together, and I was talking to them about the difference between discipline and motivation. And I was like, motivation stinks. Don't wait for the motivation to strike you. Lead a disciplined life if you want to, get to that goal. And somebody asked me, and I knew it was coming. They're like, well, you seem like a really disciplined guy. What about for the rest of us? And I was like, nope, I'm not going to grant that to you, because yes, I'm a very disciplined guy, but I get to make the decision every time whether or not I stay that guy. Right. So waking up tomorrow morning really, really early and going into my home gym and putting weight on the bar and getting in the squat rack, I don't want to do it. I'm already like looking at it like this is, I want to go do something else. I want to eat cookies and be fat and stupid. But it's just a decision that I've already pre-made that that's who I am. I am a guy that lifts weights, so that's what I'm going to do. So let me kind of back into what you were asking about. I know there are men out there that don't check the typical masculine boxes, right? They don't have muscles. They're not a good athlete. They don't drink whiskey. They have no idea what kind of cigar they should, pair with a particular drink. Like they don't know any of those things. Now, Pastor Joby Martin, who's a good friend of mine out of Jacksonville, he says, none of those things make me a man. They make me awesome. They don't make me a man. And that's the exact thing I would tell these guys. So I'm very typically masculine in the things that I'm interested in. But if you're into classical music and cooking and you like to dance and you write sonnets, I don't even know what a sonnet is, but I'm assuming that's something that a guy like me wouldn't do. But I don't care. I don't care what you're into. What I care about and what I think a man is a male, stupid I even have to say that, but a biological male that cultivates spiritual, mental, and physical resilience on a daily basis.
That's good.
That is what a man is. So that's why we focus on those three areas within Undaunted Life: spiritual, mental, and physical resilience, not strength, because strength wanes over time, no matter what age you are, no matter where you're at, your circadian rhythms or whatever silliness that we talk about these days. It's the ability to bounce back regardless of what's happening to you in those three major areas of your life: spiritually, mentally, and physically. So if you like to do something different than I do with my downtime, I don't care. Like if you don't want to come train with me and my buddies as we do jujitsu, fine by me. But you can be, I know some gangsters, Alisa, that don't fight, that have really soft hands, that like would never say anything bad about anybody. But those dudes are gangsters because they are spiritual warriors. They are mentally strong. Physically, they probably need some work. But guess what? They love their wives. Their kids respect them as much as they love them. That's what a man is. I don't care how much you can bench press. Like, yeah, I'm attracted to strength. I love strongman competitions as well. That doesn't make you a man, bro. Get off it.
That's great.